Former 11th overall pick to another, let's take a look at JJ Redick's playing career. As one of the purest, most efficient jump shooters we've seen in recent memory, but they tend to forget that his first couple of seasons really weren't too pretty. Like Malik Monk, Redick was an absolute beast in college, but to a way crazier extent. Playing 4 years for Duke and averaging as much as 28.9 points per game, on his way to the Player of the Year award in his senior season. But he also grew into one of the most hated players in the college scene. In fact, many people were preying on his downfall once he hit the league. JJ was a total asshole, as he could tell you. He was drinking and driving, he was talking shit on the floor, and coaches and teammates alike labeled him as an arrogant prick. His college career was storied, but really as a 6'4" on a good day spot-up shooter, he was destined to just be a role player in the NBA. He would end up coming into the league when he was selected 11th overall by the Orlando Magic in the 2006 NBA draft. But in his first few seasons, even through a realistic lens of what his ceiling was, JJ Redick was seriously disappointing. He struggled to get consistent playing time. In his first 3 years in Orlando, he would average just 5.5 points in 14 minutes a game. Part of this was due to an injury, but that doesn't change the fact that Redick was turning into just another end-of-the-bench player. He wasn't getting the volume that he needed, and he struggled to fit into the NBA. He had gone from being at the spotlight of one of the most storied college basketball programs and the face of NCAA basketball to being labeled as a bust, due to his inability to do anything other than shoot wide-open three balls. Year in and year out, he would put up similar numbers, but he slowly began to mold himself into a sixth man kind of guy. He had already thrown away the idea that he could be a superstar, now he just needed to stay in the league. After 4 seasons with the Magic, he would sign a 3-year deal with the Bulls, but the Magic would match the offer, which meant that he would be stuck in Orlando for 3 more seasons. But Magic fans were growing impatient with their young guard and needed to see an improvement fast. I mean, it's easy to see why he was struggling. He's the size of a point guard, with a game revolving around his jump shot. He's not good at putting the ball on the floor and beating guys, not a great passer, and a slow-footed guy making him a pretty poor defender. There was not much of a role for him in the NBA, it seemed like. JJ Redick could have been out of the league very early into his career. After all, in the 2000s, you could count the number of three-point specialists in the league on 2 hands. But due to a stretch of good luck, the system that seemed to be wasting away his career was the same one that completely revived it.